Hello, friends. Welcome to this latest episode of 5 minutes, please. Bus 5 minute. Elections are on us, and we all have been like watching lots of political developments all around us. Some developments are very pleasant, some are little unsavory, and some are little disappointing. But all in all, elections are going on well, and let's hope the results will also be to the liking of people and they are able to elect people they want to govern them for the next 5 years. Election is a time to celebrate, to rejoice, to applaud the system we have chosen for our governance. It is the best way to elect our representatives who sit in the lower house of parliament and make laws. We want them to continue to do a good job without making much or many changes in the Constitution. They should rather work to ensure that the way or the right to live a dignified life is reiterated. Everybody is able to live the way he wants to live. He can speak the language he wants to speak. He can express himself the way he wants to express himself. He can have a dignified way of living and bring up his family, bring up his own career, and live a peaceful, happy, and satisfied life. If that is granted, I don't think so. The system will have any problems. It won't have any failures. It's bound to succeed. But when you start tinkering with the Constitution, when you start playing with the freedoms of the people, when you start denying certain rights to people, like right of expression, then the problems start cropping up, they multiply and they aggravate, and at times they lead to conflicts. A situation which should be totally avoidable. We haven't learned many lessons from our previous elections. We have not done justice to our people. We have not lived to the confidence of people they place in us. So, this is a time, 2024, when our system, our politicians, our political system should do a lot of introspection and promise to deliver what is expected of them. And other day I was talking to somebody and he again raised the question, okay, how reliable are electronic voting machines? And I was trying to explain to this guy, you know, that EVMs are quite reliable. But his argument almost floored me. He said, anything which a man can design or plan, the same person can also have another plan to play with that plan, to damage that plan, to unfold the niceties and beauties of that plan. So he can play tricks with that plan. How you can prevent that? So then I said, no, this is not one man's job. When you design software for electronic voting machine, there are multiple of brains which come together and prepare a software which is not vulnerable, which is not easily manageable, which it cannot be easily deciphered. So its safety, its beauty lies. It's a doubly locked software. But I couldn't convince him. He said, no, you find any system, if there is a problem, there is a solution. If you want, if you are going for computerization, there are ways to solve the problems the computerization poses. If you have in the system, the banking system, the computerization, then there are ways to make rectifications, make changes in the system. So no system can always be the same as it was designed earlier. It has to change, and the change lies with the minds of the people who designed it. So his arguments, I try to argue with him, but ultimately he convinced me, yes, EVMs can be manipulated. They can. Somebody can play with them. Though all my previous experiences, wherever EVMs were put to test, nobody could break them. But since the argument refuses to die down, the fear, the apprehension that they can be manipulated refuses to vanish. Something has to be done to justify people's confidence in the system. Why not revert to the traditional system if it satisfies people, if it satisfies the voters, the people who actually use the voting system, who actually benefit from this method of democracy? So, but the counter argument, this system is foolproof, this is environment friendly, you save a lot of paper, you save a lot of pollution, you save lots of things, and plus the time factor is very important, which is so the process is completed within matter of hours, not days, but hours. So after polling, you can take out the results within minutes. So that is one thing which keeps the system going. Anyways, there are arguments and counter arguments. Elections, half the process has been completed now. The second half remains. Three phases have gone through. Remaining four phases, the polling will be held in coming days, and Punjab will be in the last phase. So I thought I will share with you all this argument. Can EVMs be manipulated? And if the ruling party, whosoever it is determined to rig the polls, can the party do it? As of now, my answer would be more or less a no. But then there are others who say, yes, there is a possibility. You can rig the polls, you can rig the machines. So anyways, this argument is a continuing argument. There is no end to it. Let's believe in the system. Let's be fair to each other, and let's not rig the system, and let's vote and decide the best candidates to represent us in Lok Sabha for next 5 years. So I thought I will share my views with you all today, and next time we'll come up with another interesting subject. Till then, goodbye. Stay calm, stay happy.